And we're excited to be with you, Larry Michael, along with Reed Eichelberger. Full house here at the Anthem. Beautiful venue, and coming into the ring in a moment, 125-pounder and 120-pounder. We'll get the official introductions here in a moment. Danielle Kraner will be in the red corner. And of course, this is all about finding a cure for cancer. The money generated here all goes towards cancer research and hoping to find a cure in our lifetime.
That's right. Danielle has raised over 16 grand thus far. Most updated numbers. I think the powerful thing for her.
And actually, she has a very strong sponsor. Alexandria Toyota is her sponsor.
That's
which
right.
You get a car company sponsoring you for this. Who did you have sponsoring you when you fought?
I did not have a sponsor.
Did not have a
No
sponsor?
sponsors. I had about...
You went door to door.
200 sponsors,
Yeah,
all
good for you.
$25 a pop.
Well, as far as Danielle is concerned, her maternal grandmother, Esther, beat breast cancer after a double mastectomy. Childhood best friend's mother passed. One of her best friends fought childhood leukemia. Cousin turned 18 this year, going to college this fall after beating the rarest form of childhood leukemia. So she's fighting for those brave individuals. Tashia Shupert, Tosh the Terminator is her nickname. District Martial Arts is where she worked out of. And Noelle Carvajal is her coach. She's a management consultant, and she raised over $14,000 for this event.
That's right. Donations that go directly to her page go to the Sidney Kimmel Comprehensive Cancer Center and the Sarcoma Multidisciplinary Clinic.
Dash the Terminator coming into the ring. And what was your walkout song, Reed? What'd you pick?
Well, this is a funny story. I had chosen a Kanye West Click song. Kanye West. Katy Perry played instead. I got Katy Perry instead of Kanye West.
These fights are 2 minutes long, 2-minute rounds, 3 2-minute rounds. 10 must system. USA Boxing, the governing body here tonight at the Anthem here in Washington. This should be a very close fight. Here's discombobulating Jones. Henry, take it away, my friend. Now the referee is checking on one of the fighters and making sure that things are in order. Instructions now. Again, a reminder, these are amateur bouts. This is not necessarily, every punch counts. There's a scoring area on the body. It's got to be a clean shot to be counted as a punch. But we will see knockouts along the way as well because this is boxing.
That's right.
Kraner in the red, Shupert in the blue. This fight is underway.
Round one.
And they come out swinging. Like Kraner's footwork, trying to find an angle here. And Shupert, more of a crouch, more of a Joe Frazier type of stance, trying to get low.
Good right hand.
She's scoring from that stance, scoring with the jab. Kind of an up jab that time, scoring, and now Kraner's going to have to change her strategy a little bit now that she sees the crouch employed by Shupert. Kraner moving side to side, showing some good foot movement, good footwork. But the jab of Shupert scoring here in round one.
Yep, Shupert is backing Kraner down a little bit, but Kraner's throwing a lot of punches.
You know, Kraner is a certain type of fighter, non-stop punching. Shupert a little lower, maybe has a little more power. Again, great contrast in styles in this one. Very close round one, less than a minute to go.
Yeah.
Overhand right that time by Shupert. Off the headgear. Kraner giving up a little ground, and she's eating some right hands. I mean, that crouch is tough to deal with if you haven't dealt with it, and this is her first fight.
That's right. Effectively fighting backwards is challenging, but I think Kraner's doing a pretty good job of throwing a lot of punches and making it challenging on Shupert to come in.
I mean, I also saw some adjustments by both in that round. It's, again, a very close round to call. I'm almost leaning towards Shupert in round 1 because I thought she had the more effective blows. But again, we've done a few fights, me and you, and we're very seldom right when it comes to the judging.
I'm 0 for 1 tonight, that's for sure.
Anita Vick is our ring card warrior. Anita was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 46 and had a double mastectomy. She is cancer-free, and we saw her in the green room as we were having our coffee and pizza. And she is a very brave, outgoing person. She said, "Thank you for sharing dinner with us," she says. Right. And we ate our own pizza, so she was very kind.
You may have crossed paths with her before, Larry. She's a former Redskins cheerleader captain.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give her something. And you know what? She's a lovely lady and a very brave lady, and it's great to have everyone involved in this event for the same cause. Round 2 is underway. And again, similar buzzsaw attack from Kraner. Shupert misses with the overhand right, and Kraner kind of taking the play away here in round 2 a little bit. I mean, she is the more active of the two fighters. And in this round, she's picked up the steam a little bit. I think she caught Shupert a little bit on her heels.
It seems like the coach maybe have told her to stand her ground a little bit more. Sit in there and fight.
That's a good call. Good call by the coach. LaCadre Howard, he's got his own boxing gym, and that's where Kraner trains out of, LaCadre Howard Boxing. And Kraner has not stopped punching here in this round. I mean, she's been punching for 50 seconds straight, so her cardio is outstanding.
She's mixing it up. She's going head, body.
I mean, she has not stopped punching, Reed. And Kraner continues, and not damaging blows, but again, these are scoring blows. And Shupert hasn't really done a whole lot here in this round, but take those little shots.
I think she's a little overwhelmed by the volume of punches.
This is somewhat of a technical battle between Shupert and Kraner. And Shupert, in fact, now is not in that crouch. She's kind of straightened herself up, and it might just be because of fatigue. She looks fatigued here at the end of round 2. Wow, I mean, that tide turned. I thought Shupert might have had the edge in round 1 and round 2. It seems like Kraner had the edge. Would you agree? What do you think is going to happen here in round 3?
Totally agree. I think the adjustment by Kraner was change the tides a little bit. I think Shupert needs to stop coming forward, create some space. She needs to find a way to land some punches in round 3.
Third and final round. And again, really want to congratulate Haymakers for Hope for their efforts over the last few years. If you want to learn more, go to haymakersforhope.com. Andrew Meyerson and Julie Ann Kelly, the founders of this great organization, and boy, a lot of money's been raised, and the crowds are growing, the action is exciting, it's a great concept. So if Haymakers for Hope comes to your town, you want to go check them out.
That's right. Their newest venue is going to be in the newest event in Miami, Florida. Coming in, I think, in March of 2025.
Here we go. Shupert coming out fast here.
Toss the Terminator comes out and lands a few punches here.
Shupert, though, the volume of punches not equaling the volume of the punches by Kraner. It's haymakersforhope.org, haymakersforhope.org. Please go to the website, and if you have it in your heart, donate to the cause. Shupert trying to do her best here in this round. She's kind of come back from round 2, but I don't know. I think she's in a little bit of a hole. She's going to have to do something.
She's trying to match the punch volume of Kraner, but it's not her style.
I mean, I've done a few of these fights, these amateur fights, and this is the most volume of punches I think I've seen anybody.
An impressive display of conditioning by Kraner.
So she's doing a good job in the gym. You can tell that gym, LaCadre Howard Boxing has done her well. Now, though, she eats a couple straight rights from Shupert. This fight is not over. A long way to go. It's a very close fight. And maybe she's slowing down. She's slowing down for the first time in this fight. Kraner. Can Shupert take advantage? Scores with her right. Eats her right. Toe-to-toe in the center of the ring as the fight winds down. A very close fight. What a way to end it. Both fighters laying it all out right there, emptying the gas tank. This fight has gone the distance.
Wow.
Wow is right. That was something.
That was a great fight, and both fighters made adjustments. I think they both fought great fights, and you can almost tell that they're both coached very well, and they listen to their coaches. Well,
you know what? You got to give them both credit. As I was telling you before these fights began, got to have respect for anybody in any venue who steps inside those ropes, because it's a different world inside those ropes.
Absolutely. They made a decision.
And it taxes your mind, probably more than it taxes your body, to be honest with you.
For 4 months, they have to wake up knowing that this day is going to come, and they're going to have to step into the ring in front of 2,000 people for the first time.
Okay, Coach, we've tried this a couple times. You had Shupert, looked good early. Kraner never stopped punching the whole fight. She was a windmill the whole time. I got to lean towards Kraner in this one. What about you?
I also agree with Kraner. I think the volume of punches was debilitating for too long in the fight.
Actually, she kind of had to deal with a style that she wasn't used to. That crouch gave her some problems in round one.
Right.
So we await the decision here at the Anthem. Crowd showing their appreciation for these warriors. Good crowd here at the Anthem, a beautiful venue in Southwest Washington on the wharf, area that's been revitalized over the years here in Washington, D.C.
That's right. Don't start cheering. Let's hear it from again. Well-deserved round of applause for our ring warriors, please. And the winner in the 125-pound division comes to us out of the red corner, Danielle Kraner.
Danielle Kraner.
For Tashia, the Terminator Shupert.
Got to thank her coach. She was in great condition. Punched to the closing bell. Nobody really got damaged severely in that fight, but I agree with that decision.